everybody, so I'm here with another one. So my washer right here, see the CL code means the control lock. That means I can't access anything, really nothing. So according to the manual, the way to remove the control lock, see this button says extra rinse control lock. You're supposed to hold it for 3 seconds and it should turn off. So the thing is, it doesn't respond. So all the other buttons, they have a beep like this. You see? But the extra rinse, the one that's supposed to have the control lock, doesn't respond. Now I've tried a combination of extra rinse and soil, water plug, all these combinations, it doesn't work. So what I'm thinking is this button is probably not working in the back on the motherboard. So what I'm gonna try and do is open this whole thing up and access the button from the back and see if the issue is the board or just the button. I'm suspecting it's the button. Now, before I go ahead, I want to say I'm a DIY guy. I've never done this before, so this is not a tutorial. It's just me trying to explore what the issue might be. If you decide to do this, do it at your own risk and be very, very careful. So first things first, we're going to disconnect it from the main power. Give it a second. All right, and now we're safe to start. So I shut off the water. As we can see, we got a screw over here, one over there. I got my 2 flatheads. I probably need a Phillips, a pick, and my Phillips, I got it on a drill. I don't know if I'm gonna need that, but from my experience, you always need a flathead at some point. The cover is off. Next thing, see a few screws. So this is the motherboard, by the way. It's right over here. I think I need to remove this. So after taking those screws, one from here, another one from there, this thing was stuck. So remember what I told you? I always have a flathead because I know I'm always going to use it. So as you can see, there's a, let me make sure you can see, there's a tab. You see that tab? So all I did is I took my flathead, I pushed it, and I lifted it up like that. That's the other tab. So all I did was put my flathead and lifted it up. And after doing that enough times, it came off. So I was able to take it out, and I'm gonna show you exactly what I did. As you can see, these tabs, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So, like I said, my flatheads. So I was using the flathead to show you how I did it. I would push the tab in with a flathead and pull this out, then push it in, pull that out, and eventually I got to the end. But well, what do we have here? I told you guys, I knew there was something. Let me come to the front, get a better view. So this extra rinse is the button that's not working. And here it is. Would you look at that? There's some green stuff over there. Let me use my pick. You see that? So all the other buttons look good, but this one and this one. So this is the button for temperature. Now, I bet you there's something wrong with this, but we're about to find out. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the power back on and try and press this button from here, and we'll see what happens. Do this at your own risk. As you can see, I got the power hooked up. So this is the power button, and it's on. Still saying CL. So, as I suspected, something wrong with this button. All right, so see, that works. That works. This one doesn't work. But behind here, see if I can. So as I was showing you before my camera cut out, when I press back here, you know, you can hear that. But over here, no response. So I was saying, what are the chances if I hold that for 3 seconds back there, this control lock is gonna go away? What are the chances? Let's try that. So 1, 2, 3, here goes nothing. You can hear that, so let me hold it. Did you hear that? We back in business. Look at that. Now we can move through the modes. Kind of tough to see with the camera, but you know, before I couldn't do. Oh, okay. Here we go. You see the light moving? That's selecting the cycles. Before I couldn't do that. So the issue is over here. Okay, so that's whatever that is. Look at that. When I press it like this, it works. So this little thing doesn't work right. So I could either just take this off. This button is for extra rinse. I've had this machine since 2019. I've never used extra rinse, so I could leave without it. I don't have to use it. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I fixed it. I'm gonna put everything back. All right, I put back everything together. As you can see, hooked up my power, opened up my water lines. Now let's turn it on. All right, moment of truth. Ain't no CL on the screen, and I can select the modes, whatever I want. So I normally like to put it on normal. So this was the button that I removed the thing, so now it don't work. But other than that, everything else works as it should. Normal, you know, all that. So let's see if it's gonna work. Oh, that had me worried for a second over there. But yeah, it's working. Got all my tools over here. Can you hear that? Yeah, that's the machine running. And so that's how you fix a CL that won't go away. All right. Thank you for watching. Hope you learned something. And once again, I'll see you guys next time.